Hey everybody, welcome to episode 142 of the Daily Block. Alright, so today was a incredibly productive day, actually. One that wasn't originally looking like it was going to be, but it turned out to be an incredibly productive day. So got a lot of stuff done at the other office today. Really productive, getting ready for some big movements over there. Really excited for that. Finished up a couple of grant applications, or the team finished up a few grant applications. Pretty big one. Really excited that this one's out. It's the first big one that we sent out for the year. First 5-figure grant deal. That was submitted, so we should hopefully know about that pretty soon. But that's been a lot of work. That's been 3 weeks of us working and working and working to get it done. But really excited for that grant opportunity. Worked on a few more things. A couple artist calls. One in which we went really heavy with strategy. This is an artist. He's one of our artists that we've had for a while now, but really haven't spent a lot of time in strategy development with. And I think it's pretty interesting because his music is slightly unique in the fact that he's an older gentleman and he's a singer-songwriter, so a lot of his stuff is solo acoustic, but it's still compelling, and there's still people that pay attention to it. So we really got down to the root of how to structure and develop a marketing plan around the content and learning who the followers are or who the fans are that listen to that kind of content, where they consume the content, how they consume the content. For example, do they watch on YouTube, or do they download on or stream on Spotify? Do they spend time on Facebook, or are they spending time on Instagram? Like, where are they living and how are they consuming content? Once we determine that, we know how to deliver content to them and where to deliver it to. And that's the important thing. And then we got really heavy into story and how we're going to work on creating video content, because again, like I've told you guys before, video content and long-form audio story content is incredibly important right now. Like, especially with Alexa coming on and all these other different voice platforms and Anchor and SoundCloud still doing its thing. Like, voice is incredibly important, and it's one of those platforms that I haven't spent a lot of time on myself, just because, again, I'm doing all of this myself, or for now, and I haven't delivered the time or developed my schedule to allot for the time to move to audio as well, at least with any specific level of consistency. But it's in the works. It's definitely something coming in the next couple of weeks, couple months at most. But definitely want to be spending a lot of time on that. Got to have a good call with, I want to give this guy a shout out with Josh. I almost said the wrong name. With Josh from Empowered Electric in Kansas City. Really, really great story he's got. Really looking forward to collaborating with him on some music stuff in the next couple weeks and months. But that was good. A couple big calls tomorrow, new artist calls that we're getting prepped for. But other than that, it's just work. But doing what it takes to get shit done. We got a big release coming up on Friday, so that's been a thing we've been really heavily focusing on. And then I'm hitting the DMs really hard right now, just creating relationships, reaching out and connecting via LinkedIn, which is a newer platform for me, even though I've been a fan of it for close to a decade now. But it's new to me still, which is odd, because I haven't really utilized it for the marketing or the networking functionality. But I'm going to start becoming more involved on that platform. So if you're on LinkedIn, make sure that you connect with me over there. And then of course any added tips or tricks you have on the platform would be awesome. But yeah, and then yesterday I got Vaynerchuk's new book, Crushing It. I keep forgetting to bring it down with me when I'm doing these videos. But have any of you guys gotten the book yet? Excuse me. And if you have, I'm really curious if you've dived into it yet, if you've read it yet. Um, I'm not a big reader personally, so reading and sitting still, number one, is an issue for me. I do not sit still. I think you guys know that. Like me sitting down and recording this video right now is to the extent of my desire of sitting still. But, but yeah, I just don't sit still. Anyways, I'm really curious to know what your guys' take is on the book. If it adds value to you or not. It's also inspired me to write to Gary with a little bit of my own story, because I don't know if you guys really saw this or not. But I mean, I talked about it a little bit yesterday in the live stream on Facebook and on Insta, that I technically sold my first company at the start of this year. Granted, I'm still running it. It's still mine. But somebody else theoretically owns it now. Well, nobody owns it because it's a nonprofit, but it was bought. And it had a pretty sizable price tag. But granted, it's not money in my pocket yet. But it's one of those things where it's an as an entrepreneurial move, it was my first corporate sale. So that's pretty fucking cool. Anyways, guys, lots of stuff happening right now, as I keep saying, and I will continue to say, because amazing things are happening, and I'm amazed that all of you guys who watch these videos and who interact on with my content on a daily basis are there, because you guys are who I'm doing it for. Obviously, like I've said in other videos, this is a cathartic experience for me. I get to kind of release the thoughts for the day into the vlog. But really, I'm doing this for you guys. I'm doing this to be able to add value to your world in any capacity that I possibly can. So, with that being said, and I'm going to continue to say this again, let me know what you guys want to talk about. Let me know a question that I can answer. Let me know something that I can address in an upcoming live stream or an upcoming video, because it's why I'm doing this anyways. So, but until the next one, my friends, be happy, have fun, hustle hard, and see you soon. Bye, guys.